Dear students, how are you everybody? Hope you all are well. My name is Shatul Kumar Rai, Assistant Teacher English, Raymond High School, from the part of Bagar Sandhur Online School. I want to congratulate you. Okay, dear students, now this is class 8. This is class 8 and you are the students of class 8. Please try to see two pictures. Here two pictures are here. This is the first picture and the next one is the second picture. So in these pictures, try to guess something of the picture. Try to guess something. What do you know? What do you see in the first picture? This is the first picture. In the first picture, a number of country boats, a small country boat, and this is the river side. The boats are on the river side, and inside the boats there are a lot of people. And from these country boats, we can get something. So what do you know? What do you see from this picture? Can you understand? And the next one is the second picture. There are some tents, and inside the tents there are some people, and the tents are on the bank of the river. This picture is, the first picture is on the side of the river, and the second picture is on the bank of the river. And they all are people inside the tents and inside the boats. So, from this picture, what do you see? Can you guess something from this picture? Try to understand, try to guess the picture, about the picture. Okay, dear students, we have got the point, we have got the topic. I think you have understood the point. Today, our topic is river gypsies in Bangladesh. River gypsies in Bangladesh. River gypsies in Bangladesh. Our topic is river gypsies in Bangladesh. Actually, from these two pictures, there are the living people are river gypsies. There are two types of houses. There are two types of houses, two sorts of houses in river gypsies. And one is the boats, inside the boats, and another is inside the tents. Okay, we have already cleared, we have already mentioned, we have already understood what we are trying to say. Our river gypsies in Bangladesh. River gypsy. So dear students, now from this passage, from this text, now we will write down some important vocabularies, some lexicons. Lexicons means vocabularies. And you will try to give answer the meaning of the word. Now I will write down some words on the board, and you will also write down your khata with meaning. The first word is talisman. Talisman. Okay, dear students, the first word is talisman. Talisman. The synonym of the word is amulet. The synonym of the word is amulet. Talisman means amulet. So what is the Bengali meaning? Do you know? The Bengali meaning will be tabiz, kobos, madhuri. Talisman. The synonym of the word amulet. So what is the pronunciation? The pronunciation will be talisman, not talisman. Talisman. The word talisman means amulet. This is synonym. That is same word. Synonym means same word. Synonym. Synonym. Name. What is the spelling of the word? Spell the word, please, dear students. Talisman. Talisman. And this is the spelling of the word. And the pronunciation will be with me. Talisman. And who is part of speech? Noun. Who is part of speech? This is noun. And next. Roam. The synonym will be journey. Roam. The Bengali meaning. What will be the Bengali meaning of the word? The Bengali meaning will be journey. Roam. That is ethos to the Roman. Englishly. Okay. Roam. So what will be the pronunciation? Pronounce the word with me. Roam. 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 So, roam, the synonym of the word journey, and what is the spelling? R-O-A-M. R-O-A-M. And it will be the spelling. Okay, the next word. Toddler. 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 The synonym of the word will be a child. A child, kid or kid, a child or kid, or a small boy, or we can say a small boy. A child, a kid, or a small boy. It's toddler. And who is part of speech? This. The part of speech. This is noun. And what is the pronunciation? The pronunciation will be toddlers. Toddlers. And the spelling will be, what will be the spelling? Toddler. This is the spelling of the word. And next, ethnic. Ethnic. Ethnic means racial. The synonym of the word will be racial. Ethnic. The Bengali meaning will be, what will be the Bengali meaning? The Bengali meaning will be Nirigoshti or Jatigoti. Okay, the synonym will be racial. Okay, ethnic. The synonym of the word racial. And who is part of speech? This is adjective. And what will the pronunciation? The pronunciation will be ethnic. Ethnic. And the spelling also E-T-H-N-I-C. Okay? It will be the spelling. And the next word, vent. Who is part of this? Vent. This is bhar. Bhar. The synonym of the word will be cell. The synonym of the word will be cell. And the pronunciation will be vent. And what will be the spelling? V-E-N-D. It will be the spelling. Okay, dear students. Now we have discussed already some important words, some important vocabularies or lexicons about the passage. And after completing this section, we will go back to our text, and now you will get only 5 minutes. You will get only 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, you will be completed your text very silently. Very silently, you will be completed your reading text, and I will write down some questions on the board, and then you will be given the answer of these questions. Okay. Now, dear students, you will get only 5 minutes, and within 5 minutes, you must have to complete your answers. Okay, your time is start. Time starts now. Your time starts now. Who are river gypsies? Who are river gypsies? And the next question is, how do they live? There are two questions on the board, and you have got only 5 minutes. A reading text time is 5 minutes, and within 5 minutes you will be given the answers of the questions. And the first question is, who are river gypsies? Okay, students, dear students, have you completed? Have you finished? I think you have completed. You have finished reading the text, please. Okay, the first question. Now I will write down the answer of this first questions. Answer: who are river gypsies? Now I will write down the answers, and you will also be written on your khata. Please try with me. Who are river gypsies? River gypsies are known as Bede to the local people. River gypsies are known as Bede to the local people. They are also an ethnic people of our country. Okay, dear students, I have completed the answer of the question number 1. My question was, who are river gypsies? River gypsy kara, and the answer will be uttarti hobe. River gypsies are known as Bede to the local people. They are also an ethnic people of our country. Okay, have you finished? I think you have finished writing the answer of the first question. Okay, and the next question, what will be the next question? Okay, question number 2. Answer: how do they live? The answer will be, they live in the small country boats floating on the river, floating on the waterways across the country. Okay, dear students, I have written the answer of the question. My question was, how do they live? The answer will be, they live in the small country boats floating on the river on the waterways across the country. Okay, dear students, please write down your bhava. Write down the sentence on your khata. Have you completed? I think you have completed reading, writing the answer. Okay. Now, the next section. It will be, now I will describe, dear students, now I will describe in brief to sum up the context. The text will be given in brief, my part. Okay, dear students, today we have learned about, we have known, we have learned, we have understood a lot about our river gypsies. River gypsies are those people who are very distressed, who lead a very distressed life, who lead a very miserable life. Actually, in May to December, they live in waterways, and after that, waterways floating on the river or small country boats on the river. And the dry season, when the dry season comes, they came back to the mainland and they live in small tents on the bank of the river, and they live with their families, with their toddlers. Actually, they lead a very miserable life, and they roam one place to another. The river gypsy men catch fishes and catch fish in rainy season. They catch a snake and entertain the rural people of our country, and especially women. Those who are women in river gypsies people, they go door to door. They go door to door and they sell bangles and cosmetics. Especially these women are the source of income of their family. Okay, dear students, have you understood the topic clearly? Thank you a lot.